Hello modelers, I want to give a quick update on what I've been doing. I got a few minutes to model, but I actually spent quite a bit of time cleaning off my workbench, if anybody remembers what a mess it was from my first video. Anyways, I got my first shop card from Tom, Rambler's 69 Styrene Attic. So that's actually my very first shop card, and thank you, Tom, for sending that. I worked on my Ford Vicky just a little bit. Got a little more done on the chassis. The wheels and axles are just kind of, it's mocked up right now. I'm undecided whether I'm actually going to use those fenders or the or no fenders, or there's a third option of just the little rear fenders. I also am not sold on those wheels and tires. I'd almost prefer the kind of the treaded Pro Steet wheels and tires if I could come up with a set, but I just don't have them. The other thing, I worked on this motor, and this turned into be kind of a pain because nothing lined up properly, and I filed tabs off, and then the heads were on a one-piece little pan that fit over there, and they didn't want to line up and look proper, so I cut them and glued everything on, and now it's just a little narrow for the which I can fix easy enough. It's a little narrow for the 6 carburetor intake, wherever that went off to. There it is. But a little fitting would make that fit, or I may just use this single carburetor, more modern style intake. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But that's coming along, even though it didn't. I spent more time trying to line things up than I really wanted to. Other than that, that's where I am with that. I thought one thing I would do, seeing as I'm kind of new to this scale and these types of models, was have kind of a question and answer, because I have a lot of questions, and although I do research it, I thought maybe some of you people would help me out. I was looking at this model, and I know I've heard people mention flocking your interior. So I do know that that's like putting down some glue and sifting some material on it. But in the case of this Super Bee I bought, that little material looks like it's all over the place in here, and I'll probably have to clean that up. But anyways, my question is, what is used for flocking, and do you flock, and where do you get your flocking? So all of you flockers, if you have a quick answer, post it in the comments, or even if you have a video on flocking, point me to it, and I'd be curious to see what it is and how many people actually flock. The other thing with this car, I was looking at this, is the tub. This piece of the tub does not fit properly down on that chassis, and I don't know why not, if it's not the right interior tub or what, but I may have to do some custom fitting, but we'll figure that part out. And I've got a Dremel, so look out, car. Anyways, that's all I had for tonight. I want to keep it short and brief. Again, I want to thank everybody that leaves comments and watches my video, and has been very nice and accepted me into this community. Guys like Tom and Dog and Chopper, who I actually had a nice time conversing with today. It was a lot of fun, and that's where I'm at. So take care, and I'll see you next time.